What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Swivel Gun Pro from McKillans. I'm going to be actually washing the car. Not only am I going to be reviewing the Swivel Gun Pro, but also the nozzle, which is not really a first-time reaction review, I guess. I've already been using this, so we're going to go ahead and talk about this as well as another product here that I got from McKillans, the McKillans towel as well, the drying towel. So dual color drying towel, kind of like the Dreadnought from Auto Fiber, which I do have as well. And I'm going to compare it against that one too. I have it in my box down here, the Auto Fiber drying towel as well. So we got 3 products from McKillans to review. They didn't send this to me. He doesn't send it to me. I've just seen it on Instagram. I've seen it on Amazon ads. I bought all of this stuff on Amazon Prime Day because I wanted to make some upgrades to my mobile detailing business. I only used the Harbor Freight, and this is like my favorite thing. The swivel isn't the greatest. It's a brass connection, or brass quick release here, quick connect. Sorry, right here. And then the trigger's a little bit heavy, but it does have a push lock, which I really like as well, for you to hold the trigger down, and you could just just hold anywhere in the gun and rinse down the car, which I like a lot. So let's get started with the gun. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the McKillans Swivel gun, and it's definitely the trigger is way better, like 100 times. I mean, not 100 times, but like maybe 5 to 10 times lighter. It's really nice. And then the one thing I do like too is the actual nozzle, the nozzle holder here. So you can actually put your tips right there. Boom. You put out 1, and you can put 2. So now you got 2 nozzles on there. I have the McKillans one, and I have the Ryobi one that comes with the Ryobi gun. The Ryobi gun is not very good, but I don't think it's bad. What are some downfalls from this Ryobi gun? When you hold the gun straight with your wrist, look where it's aiming. It's aiming upwards, right? With the McKillans, when you have your hand straight, it's shooting a little more straight, as you guys can see here. If I have it like labeled like right at the swivel point where it's gonna be where the hose is connected, they're both lined up. The Ryobi points upwards. The McKillans is a little more straightforward. So for those of you that like that, you don't have to put your wrist all the way down or hold your hand lower. Just something for you guys to look at and see if it's, I don't know, personal preference, I guess. But I really approve of this. Now I'm gonna say the McKillans, out of the 3, I've weighed them before. The McKillans is the heaviest one. I'm gonna go ahead and weigh it right here so you guys know the exact measurement in grams, the weight in grams. But it's a little bit heavier than the Harbor Freight gun, which the Harbor Freight gun is $33.99. This one is $79.99 on Amazon, but they do go on sale. Like I said, I got it on Amazon Prime Day, which was like $63, maybe $59, I can't remember. But I'm gonna weigh out the McKillans, 652, and then the Harbor Freight is 628, so it's 24 grams lighter. The Ryobi is the lightest one out of all of them by a good amount too. It's 435, so it's about 200 grams lighter than the other 3. So it is the heavier gun, but it's not by much, right? Compared to the Harbor Freight gun, which I really like, and it's only 20 grams more, but you're getting a stainless steel quick connect, stainless steel swivel. That swivel is a lot better. If you guys can see that, it's real, I don't know how to explain it. It's real smooth and buttery. Like this one's got that little choppiness to it where it's pretty stiff. So it's not the greatest at swiveling there, but I'm gonna wash one of my dad's cars today. Toyota RAV4 here. We're gonna wash that today, and then we're gonna not really show you much of the washing, just me using the pressure washer gun, I guess. And then I'm gonna show you guys me using the towel, and we'll compare on the hood or something, this compared to the Dreadnought. Because I don't remember what the price is on this. I think it's similar to the Auto Fiber's Dreadnought, I believe. I'm not sure the exact price, but all of that stuff will be linked down below. And I really like the Auto Fiber Dreadnought towel, guys. It's like my favorite towel for sure. I have another towel, the Black Line Car Care. If you guys have seen that, it's like sponsored everywhere on Instagram. Their ads are like everywhere. And to be honest, it's very good. I like that one as well. But Auto Fiber Dreadnought is probably my favorite one. And I'm happy to get myself another towel because it's always nice to have more towels, especially drying towels, because if one's super damp after doing like 1 or 2 cars, you want to go ahead and get a fresh new one there to help you out with drying towels. But first of all, let's get into the use of me, I guess, using this live. I've never used it yet. I've had it in my box since Amazon Prime delivered it, and I haven't used it since. So I'm actually kind of excited to use this today as a full, I guess, first time review. So yeah, let's get started on the wash. All right, guys, I'm here using the gun. I did the other 2 wheels on the other side. My pressure washer sucks, by the way. It's 6 or 7 years old, and it surges a ton. Doesn't have a full stop-start system, so it kind of sucks. You're gonna hear in the background. I apologize, but we got ourselves the bucket here, and we're gonna knock out this wheel. And to be honest, my first initial thoughts on the McKillans, amazing. I love how smooth the trigger feels. It doesn't feel like it's like shooting back at me. It's real smooth. I don't know how to explain it, but it's super smooth. So I'm gonna knock out this wheel here, show you guys my little process. I use knockout and breaker for the wheels and tires. A little bit there. And then I use breaker. I always get confused which one's which, but breaker and knockout. It's my combo that I've been running. I use this 3-to-1. It's really great. I honestly really love it. And then I use the little lug nut brushes for the lug nuts here. It's not a real rim. It's a hubcap, so it's not anything crazy. It's not like your actual rim. You got to go get behind the spokes or anything like that. And I use this big face brush just to get in there. It's a nice soft brush, the Detail Factory brush. So go ahead, knock all this out, knock the tire out, rinse it off. And then I'm gonna show you guys me actually foaming it on the car. And then you guys don't need to see the whole wash process because it's not gonna be anything crazy. We're not like doing a clay and seal. It's just a quick kind of, it's a demonstration of the gun. That's all that matters today, right? Knock out the tire. Wasn't really that dirty. And then we're gonna rinse it off, try this out. Let's see how it looks. Move this out the way. Look how easy it is. I'm gonna use my pinky. Only using my pinky. And look at that. Clean wheel. All right, I'm gonna knock out the other one and we're gonna foam can it on and rinse it off and show you guys how I like it. Look at the swivel though. It's pressurized. It's not really, okay, hold on. It's not swiveling the best, but it's not terrible. It's really good. All right. Again, I'm gonna knock out the last tire and then we'll get together when we foam it on. We're gonna be using the Quiver foam cannon with the Quiver Rogue soap as well in there, just for you guys to see if you guys are gonna wonder what I'm using. This is what my combo I'm using. I did replace the O-ring because the O-ring ripped in there and it just started splurting out a bunch of water, so I got that fixed, so we shouldn't have that problem anymore. I'm just using my pinky. All right, I mean the foam cannon obviously does the most work there, but to be honest, having a pinky, I totally forgot it was pressurized and the motorcycle went through. Just holding your pinky is really nice. I really love that feature. It's super, I just like how it's so easy to use. So I'm gonna rinse this down, contact wash, and we'll get to the drying stage now. All right, so I didn't mention that this is the McKillans 40-degree nozzle. So I've already been using this. I'm a big fan. It's got that rubberized tip, so if you hit the car, you prevent it from possibly getting damaged, dent, and all that, scratches. So that's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the car off, and then contact wash, rinse it again, and then when it's wet, I'll bring you guys to record again, and we'll talk about the towels. All right, the car is wet. I've rinsed it off. It's ready to get dried. To get dry. Anyways, here we go. 36 by 28. That is the dimension of this towel. And I have the auto fiber one, which is very similar. It's not the exact same, but it's close to it. I know that for a fact. So what I'm gonna do is actually go ahead and rinse it off a little bit more. Just so you can see there's more water on there. All right. Okay, so we're gonna throw in the auto fiber on top. Just kind of like this. just so we see the difference, right? Boom, one towel on there. Boom, and there's the McKillans. So it's a little bit wider. They're about this. I would say the auto fiber is a little bit longer, but right at the top they're there. So it's just a little bit longer, but it's way wider for sure, like double the width, and then just like an inch, probably 2 inches, a little bit, 2 inches shorter, right? So I mean, the coverage that it gets, it's like half of a hood. So I can literally just pull this twice, realistically, right? Just one half, like this. Just put it in the corner, up there, and I can just pull, and boom, dry, right? Dry. Look at the reflection of that, man. Beautiful. So yeah, that's, and then there's two sides to it, right? You could dry the whole one half of the car with one side, and then dry the other half with the other side, because it's like the auto fiber where it's stitched on. The auto fiber, right? There's two sides to it. I mean, this isn't bad either. I mean, just one drag. This one's gonna take you 3 whole sections, really, if you do it like that. So it's gonna probably take you maybe 4 actually, because you're not gonna get it right every single time. So it's probably be around 4 drags across the hood there. So yeah, I do think this towel obviously is gonna be doing pretty well. Compared to auto fiber, I mean, they feel the exact same. I believe the blend's the exact same. The blend on here is 1200 GSM, which I believe, and it's twist loop, 2-color design. I think it's like the exact same. I'm gonna have to double check on the Dreadnought, the exact same GSM, but I believe it's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, let's try the whole car with this one here. I'm gonna try the whole car with this McKillans one, and just see how it goes. And I'm not gonna get the full car dry, because I am gonna have to, use the blower to get it into the cracks of the car. But let's go ahead and knock it all out and dry it off and get this car done. Add some tire shine, and we're ready to end off this car. Let's get to drying here. Let's do big sections. I mean, with this big towel like this, you could dry the entire car. Boom, windshield, flip, done, right? Done. Do the top of the car, come back, do this side, right here. Get around the windows. Again, I'm gonna come around with the blow dryer at the end, just to get up like all the little pieces that like are still gonna drip, all the little pieces, all the little drips and drops are gonna come out of the cracks. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead, like that. And I don't go all the way to the bottom where on the plastic parts, because you never know, there could still be some contaminants on there. Even though obviously we did a 2-step wash, I should have hit that, and it should be, it should be clean, where there's no like residue of dirt on there, so it's not gonna scratch the car up. So again, just to be safe rather than sorry, right? That's precaution for me. So we're gonna do the whole hood here. Throw it on top. That was a bad throw. It's windy right now. Bad throw again. There we go. And do the whole hood of the car here. I can feel the dampness of it for sure, especially the blue side. I gotta use the red side a little bit more probably. But I feel the dampness in the towel, but it's still drying. A damp towel dries better than a dry towel. So let's go ahead and knock out the whole other side and see how it does. I'm gonna use the red side on this one, because the blue side is a little more damp, just so we can see how well this does for the whole car. I can knock out this whole little side right here, and boom, I'm gonna go do the plastic trim with the blower. So yeah, before I do that, let's end off the video. Let's go inside the garage, a little bit away from the noise. Okay, so what do I think of the McKillans towel, the McKillans gun, the McKillans 40-degree nozzle? What do I think of it all? I really like it, honestly. The gun, I don't have it in my hand right now. I'm sweating, it's really hot. The gun is amazing. I really like it. I think it changes a lot for me, that fact that how easy it is to hold. I'm so used to Harbor Freight where you got to put in a lot of work on there, or your forearms start getting pumped, and you got to switch hands because you got to even out the arms, right? So the gun is really nice. I think it's honestly really, really solid option. I think is it worth upgrading over the Harbor Freight one? It's not like a necessity, but it's pretty much an ease of use type of thing, right? If you need something that's going to be there to be easier for you, if you want to just have stuff that's easier for you, then I recommend it because it's a lightweight trigger. Wait for it to go on sale for 63 bucks around there. Save yourself like $20. And then, you know, I would say for sure $60 is definitely worth getting done and buying and picking it up. But for 80, that's when it's like, okay, I don't know. $20 difference, I know is not that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things, but it kind of is at the same time, right? Because you're making a little bit of a bigger purchase. There's a towel, a necessity. I think the towel is a big necessity, especially, you know, if you're doing this it helps out a ton. I have another towel from Chemical Guys. Terrible. It's like the Shamu towel. Terrible. All right. High quality towels are where it's at, right? High GSM, where they're able, like bigger blankets like this, blanket size towels like this is really nice to dry the car a lot faster, especially in those hot days. You don't want to be sitting in the garage or like sitting outside in the heat. You want to get it done fast. So this is a big help. I knocked out that whole car in probably a minute and a half, probably, right? And then I'm not done completely. Don't get me wrong. I still got to do a little bit of the blowing out. But that's another 2 minutes or so. That actually takes longer because you have to get into all the crevices and every single little door jam and stuff. That's a lot longer of a process, to be honest. But this helps out a ton. I think it's like $23, maybe it's $30. It's around the same price as auto fiber, if not like a few bucks less or more. I don't really know, but definitely check this out as well because I do approve of this towel. I like the colors as well. Blue and red is a cool little color. The pink and gray towel is nice too. I love the auto fiber towel. I love the Black Line car care towel, which is right here. And this is about the same size as the Black Line car care, and then this is the same size. And they're all around the same price, probably just give or take a few dollars, guys. That's really the only difference. But yeah, McKillans, they obviously a lot easier to buy on Amazon. Auto fiber, you can go ahead and pick them up at your local detail shops, your 3Ds. They do sell them on Amazon as well. You can go on auto fiber shops, on auto fiber's website. There's a lot of places to buy them at. So as far as like the ease of use of buying, I think auto fiber is easier because you can actually pick them up in store at your local 3D or detail shop. This one is only through Amazon, and they're based out of Canada, so I'm not sure what the shipping's like, you know, for everybody else, depending on where you live. But yeah, detail shops, I think support your local detail shops, by the way. Make sure you keep them in business, shop with them. And yeah, go pick yourself up a few auto fiber towels. Drying towels, as well as their Mr. Everything towels are really nice too. But guys, all in all, recommendation of McKillans. It's not really a full, I guess it's kind of like a review of them. Yeah, 3 products, I love them all. The nozzle is a 3.4 millimeter orifice, I believe. I don't know where the gun's at, I lost it already, but I'll find it right now. Let me know in the comments. I believe it's 3.4 millimeter orifice, which is a solid option for me. I love the 40-degree nozzle. It's probably my most used one. That and a 25 degree. I only use a 25 degree if there's like really bad bird poop and you need that real pressure on there. So I don't think it's necessary, by the way, the McKillans nozzle. I really like it because I'm a fast rinser, if that makes any sense. So I like going in there real quick and fast. And like sometimes I'll get up and close to the cart. If you're not that type of guy, then you don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about spending that $40 or $30 on it. Again, I got everything on sale. I'm a big sale guy. If things are on sale, I'm there for the deals, right? As long as a lot of you guys are the same as me, I'm a big deal saver guy, so anytime I can get some coupons off or something like that, I'm definitely taking advantage. So I definitely recommend everything. If you want to go ahead and wait for a sale, then go ahead. Don't have to worry about being pressured right now to go ahead and pick one up unless you really, really are interested and you don't really care about saving a few bucks, then go ahead and buy it as well. But I'll link everything down below. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. The towel, I'm going to recommend this, 9 out of 10. The gun, 9 out of 10. The nozzle, I'm going to say for the quality of the nozzle, yes, 9 out of 10. Is it necessary? No, right? You can go ahead and pick yourself up, like even the stock one that comes with the Harbor Freight. Sorry, not the Harbor Freight. The one that comes with the Ryobi pressure washer has this. I believe you could buy this separately. These are, where is it at? I can't see. This is a 3.4 millimeter nozzle as well, 40 degree, and it has a little rubberized tip. I think you could pick up the whole set of Ryobis at your local Home Depot. I think they're like this. I'm not too sure though. But these are just as good, right? So I really liked it overall. The gun and the towel, I recommend. But again, auto fiber, they're easy to pick up in store, so don't have to worry about going and getting one on Amazon unless you want to support McKillans, which, you know, small business, because he's been really handcrafting himself. I've been watching a lot of his stuff, so kind of cool to see him build like his own pressure washer and like stuff like that. So it's really cool that he's doing a lot of these custom molds and stuff for his own stuff, so which is really cool. But yeah, Hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did learn something, or if you enjoyed the review. We'd like to see more reviews. Definitely let me know down below. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.